My name is Neen. I graduated from Anglo in 2021, and I very recently graduated from Georgetown University with a bachelor's in psychology. I studied a lot about emotions and motivations, and I took a lot of classes related to research and different things about like human emotion. And during my time at Georgetown, I studied psychology with a research lab as well, where we studied digital health and technology with relation to how people perceive themselves, and different studies about how their relationships with social media unfold. One of the things that I find to be the most interesting about psychology is the way that it helps you understand how people are motivated, whether it is by logic or by something that they feel on the inside that they don't necessarily know how to explain. I think psychology helps you understand yourself and your own motivations, as well as other people's motivations and why they seek to do different things from you. During my time as a psychology major, I didn't necessarily know that I was going to declare my major at the beginning, but for a while I took classes on research and I took classes around emotion because that's the aspect of psychology that interests me the most. And past the point of declaring my major, I ended up taking classes with this one professor in social psychology, and I did end up working in his lab for about a year. And that was the Digital Health and Happiness Lab, where we studied a lot related to social media and how social media impacts development and like people's emotions and how they interact with social media. So that was one of the bigger projects that I did as a psychology major. And the challenge for me in terms of getting there was narrowing down what exactly was the thing that I was interested in the most, because there are so many different things about psychology that you can talk about and can discuss. And there are many classes about group behavior and marketing, consumer behavior, and things like that that were also very interesting. But at the end of the day, you do have to choose something that you are particularly interested in to focus on when completing the major. And that just ended up being something that I really enjoy thinking about. My upcoming internship that's starting within the next 2 weeks is an internship at a publishing house called WW Norton, and it's to market the mental health professional books that Norton publishes, which is related to a lot of my interests because, one, I'm very interested in mental health, and I think that it's a very important aspect of something that people need to know about themselves. And secondly, because I'm also very interested in English, and I also did an English minor while I was in college. It's just something that I personally find to be very important, is the continuation of publishing and books and the way that that impacts other people. So I'm really excited to help market and bring these books that are very important to the people who need them the most. I am not necessarily sure where my career is going to go at this point. However, I do think that learning psychology and all the things that I have academically acquired across the years are very important to the way that I see the world and the way that I interact with other people, because I think that learning about emotions really helps, or has helped me understand myself better. And in terms of emotional intelligence, which I think is very important when you're in any kind of workplace, I think that it will help me just communicate with other people better and understand where they're coming from when it comes to a work environment where sometimes things can get a little bit hostile. And so when I interact with other people in the future, my knowledge of how they feel and my way of perceiving their emotions, I think will help me communicate with them better. One of the things that I got a lot from Anglo was my class size was quite small, and my teachers were very invested in our results and our learning. I distinctly recall my math teacher back in the day, who's still here, would tell us about how people came to develop math theorems. And even though math is not my subject at all, and I honestly don't particularly enjoy math as a whole, I think that pedagogy and that way of thinking really holds up, because thinking about why something is the way it is really helps you continue to think about why things will be the way they are in the future. And that's the kind of critical thinking that helps you in college, because nobody is really going to sit you down and help you through all these different things unless you ask them directly. And nobody's going to baby you the way that they do in high school or lower school necessarily. And so having those thoughts and having that kind of curiosity will really help you with like writing a paper or answering a question that someone else is asking you that you may not necessarily know the answer to, but you know how to get there because you understand how to think. I think that I continue to be a critical thinker when I'm approaching any problem that I have or any situation that I'm brought into. I have done a lot of things in my academic career that are not related to psychology, and those things often will include solving problems with other people. And if you learn to be able to think, that really does just help you have a method for understanding how to solve problems in the future and even how to continue to learn as well. I think that as an individual, I'm still not necessarily sure where my career is going to end up, but I am and continue to be interested in mental health advocacy, and I could potentially see myself going back to school and becoming a therapist in the future. For now, I am interested more in books and how to publish them and make sure that the kind of books that are being published are the kind that deserve a place for people to like see them. And so at the moment, my interest is in ensuring that people have the resources or people can find the resources in order to benefit their own mental health. And I'm also aware that Thailand is not particularly open about mental health struggles. So potentially that could change in the future. And if that were to happen, I would want to be a part of that as well. Obviously, I'm very grateful for my family and my sister who have supported me throughout my entire education. But for the people who are at Anglo, I still keep in contact with a lot of my friends from here. We were a very small class, so we're all still friends. But particularly my teachers who were with me for very many years. Some of them are still here, some of them have left, but I am very grateful for their tutelage. And for any of the juniors who are still wondering what they're going to be doing with their lives, for the time being, when you're at Anglo, I would say try to make the most of it. Take the opportunities that you have while you're here. And most of all, keep in contact with your teachers.